People know I take classified documents and classified material seriously. I also said we're cooperating fully and completely with the Justice Department's review.
We have uncovered a Hunter Biden email, and what we're about to show you is going to raise true questions about what this scandal is really about. Ladies and gentlemen, dive in with us into how dangerous the Biden family truly is to this country's sovereignty and security. Joining me here with Miranda Devine's article from the New York Post talking about there's no hiding Biden's fright over classified document scandal. Miranda Devine, who wrote Laptop from Hell, Hunter Biden's true takedown. The laptop, she searched it all. She has all of his content. She is the master of what is on this thing. She points us to this photo. Joe Biden golfing with Devon Archer and with a Ukrainian businessman. So there's Hunter, there's Joe, there's the Ukrainian with connection to Bursama, of which no-show crackhead Hunter, of course, had a position on their board, and there's Devon Archer right there. Something very curious happened with Hunter Biden, his relationship with Devon Archer. Now, Hunter Biden and his relationship with this guy stems a long ways back. These guys are absolute criminal enterprise operators together, selling their access to high office to the highest bidder. Now, you have to ask yourself, why have these classified documents? Now, we know some of these documents are related to Ukraine and Ukraine's security, and we know that they're from Joe Biden's time as vice president. You have to rewind the clock back to Ukraine during the Obama administration. Russia went in and seized Crimea. You may recall this. Russia was very aggressive towards Ukraine during the Obama administration. These are all things that happened. Also, Hunter Biden happened to get plum positions on Ukrainian gas boards during this time. Very curious that. Let us show you a particular email from the laptop and read to you from Miranda Devine's most recent article about what this classified document scandal may actually be about. We're going to present it to you in black and white. You're going to be able to see the email along with us, and we'll describe to you what's actually inside of it. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. One striking email during this period, Joe Biden's vice presidency, stands out. It's from Hunter to Devon Archer on April 13th, 2014, a week before Joe Biden visited Ukraine to meet with then Prime Minister. He refers to upcoming travels. For Hunter, this was an uncharacteristically lengthy email, listing 22 points about Ukraine's political situation, with detailed information about the upcoming election and predicting an escalation with Russia destabilizing campaign that could lead to full-scale takeover of the eastern region, most critically Donetsk. All of that actually happened. The strategic value is to create a land bridge for Russia to Crimea. It won't directly affect Bursama Holdings, but it will limit future United Kingdom exploration and utilization of offshore opportunities in particular, Hunter writes. It will also result in further destabilization of the UK nationally for whatever the government is in power, and the US will respond with even stronger sanctions. Those sanctions will threaten the tenuous support of the EU, which does not have political will to incur any steep energy price increases. At point 22, Hunter instructed Archer to buy a burner phone, presumably to keep their conversations private. Buy a cell phone from a 7-Eleven or a CVS tomorrow and all do the same. It is prescient and very well informed, this email. Unlike anything else Hunter wrote in the 9 years covering the laptop, it has distinct flavor of an official briefing, perhaps even a classified one. Are you seeing the connections? Do you see it now laid out before you? Look at this email. Have you seen these clips of Hunter Biden? This is a guy who doesn't even know how many kids he has with strippers. This is a guy who traded in his laptop because he thought it was his deceased brother's. He didn't know which laptop he had. He took photos of himself naked, brandishing weapons that he didn't have any right to own, illegal weapons, and then he dumped those weapons in dumpsters. This is a guy who was kicked out of the Navy for having crack pipes on him while serving in the Navy. He was kicked out of the Navy for smoking crack. Do you know this? This is a man who was directly in league with the spy chief of China. This is a guy who said he paid $50,000 a month rent for his dad's house on official documentation. This guy, Hunter Biden, a man who filmed himself naked and nude with hookers and prostitutes and sex trafficking, filmed it and then put it on a laptop and then just handed that laptop over. This guy, who's dumb enough to go and do press interviews saying that he wouldn't have gotten anything if his last name wasn't Biden. This guy, do you think he's the criminal mastermind who's putting this briefing together? Look at this. Deeply developed, thoughtful, sophisticated intel about what's about to happen to Ukraine. And a lot of these points, we read through it today, a lot of these points are correct. They all happened. This has all the markings of a top secret intel briefing. A document, perhaps, that was handed off from Joe Biden to Hunter Biden in order to help his business dealings. Joe Biden passing off national security secrets in order for Hunter Biden to then use them to make money off of. This is the email. This is all real. This is directly from Hunter Biden's laptop. What's going on here? And also, by the way, how did Hunter Biden know? And why did Hunter Biden ask then for burner phones? Do you see now what the grift was? This really stood out to us. This was the grift. Joe Biden shuffling classified documents to Hunter Biden taking the information from those documents, photocopying it, screenshotting it, and then using it for his private business dealings. Is that what's afoot here? Whoo, baby. We're going to find out. Hunter Biden, who responds in broken English, who responds in like 2 or 3 word sentences, who generally won't respond to emails sent to him based on our reading of the Hunter Biden laptop, suddenly sends this deeply thorough, seemingly classified, intelligence ripe email with 22 detailed points about what exactly is about to happen in Ukraine. Where the hell did he get this classified information? Hunter Biden, not a prescient or smart person. Where's Hunter Biden getting all these detailed bullet points about what Russia is about to do to Ukraine? And then he's shipping this off to his business partners? Are you starting to see the grift here? Joe Biden gets classified briefing. Classified briefing winds up on Hunter Biden's laptop. That information is used for Hunter Biden to make preemptive moves for his companies in Ukraine, his gas companies in Ukraine. Are you starting to see the value? $85,000 a month. What were they getting for this no-show cokehead? Huh. We'll let you decide. There's the email. It's right on your screen. There's something else from Hunter Biden's laptop that we'd like to show you. A photo of a box, a beat-up box called Important Documents, sitting around open at Joe Biden's house. Check this out. Important documents packed inside of one of those legal filing boxes. What exactly is this in Hunter Biden's laptop? Can this really be where Joe Biden kept documents from the White House? A box labeled important documents and photos was left unsealed on a table ahead of a child's birthday party in the Delaware home where 80-year-old president had been discovered to stash sensitive government records. A photo from his son's laptop revealed. Another image from the infamous laptop reveals that Hunter Biden apparently made more than 160 trips to the sprawling lakeside house in just 52 days during the same time, involving the controversial business dealings with the Chinese energy conglomerate. Remember, Joe Biden gets classified briefing. Classified material winds up inside of Hunter Biden's business dealings. Hunter Biden gets paid. You make the connections. During one visit, the first son, who has a history of drug and alcohol addiction, texted Mom, aka First Lady Jill Biden, hours after midnight, "Are you awake? Open the door, please," he added, adding a screenshot of the exchange. After she responded, "Okay," Hunter Biden wrote back, "My key fell off in the house. Ugh, I'm sorry." 3 days later, on March 11th, 2017, Hunter Biden, 52, documented the preparations for his namesake nephew's birthday party at his parents' house in the secluded 6-bedroom house in Delaware. The event took place a little more than a week after the New York Post exclusively revealed the troubled son was having an affair with his widowed sister-in-law, Haley Biden, following the death of his brother, Beau Biden. Man, this absolutely repulsive family. A screenshot of the text message shows Hunter Biden invited the 3 daughters he shares with his wife to the party at Nana and Pop's. He was rebuffed, however, by his youngest, saying, "We're not ready to see adults yet." Images from Hunter Biden's laptop show an array of family photos spread out at the dining room table surrounding the chairs hours before the gathering, as well as a cardboard box filled with brown packaging tape on it. Look at that. What is in there? Are they the classified documents? Is this actually where Joe Biden kept them? We've shown you the footage from the garage. You can see a box that looks just like this. This is where they found this identical box is sitting there in Joe Biden's garage with the lampshades in it. Is this where they actually kept the classified documents? And more importantly, how much access did Hunter have to these? Thank you for watching. Our channel is here to meme the libs until they cry and then to meme them crying. Their tears, they taste just like sweet, delicious ice cream. Salty, too. We ridicule the establishment and the libs because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you like what you saw, please punch the subscribe button, click like, and ring the little bell so that you know when we're live. Don't you want to know when we're live? And make sure that you subscribe to our email list just in case the plug gets pulled, as tends to happen. If you want to see more of our videos, click here or here. My name is Benny Johnson. Stay free, Base Patriots.